The reviews, everything looks good.
Yeah, it's critically acclaimed.
Yeah, well, that's good.
It takes a while to build an audience.
Yeah.
And, as you guys probably know, that, if there's network support, then a show will have enough time to build that. If not, a lot of good shows get lost in the shuffle.
Yeah. There does seem to be a little bit of a god when it comes to good programming, though. I mean, it does seem like shows that are good eventually make it, and the word gets out, and they find their following. I mean, there's a long list of shows, none of which come to mind. Cagney and Lacey, little letter writing campaign, got that show back on the air. True? I think, after the first or second season or something, and it went on to enjoy another X amount of seasons.
Right, there are shows that have been, not even breaking to the top 100 for the first season, and for whatever reason, the network supports them. And, audience follows, ratings follows, and the show becomes a success.
Yeah,
but they take a big hit financially to keep a show on the air that doesn't have strong ratings.
Well, in a show like Gideon's Crossing, it's like making a movie every week, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, it's lean up on the mic a little, please. I mean, it's filmed. It's an hour long. It's got a big cast. I mean, it must be a few $1,000,000 a week just to.
I think it's a couple million a week. They aired the pilot uninterrupted.
Huh. Wow.
Commercials.
Wow. Yeah. Conversely, when I got home last night, because the TiVo's not hooked up, I watched an entire True Hollywood Story on the Dukes of Hazzard.
No.
Yes.
We were just at a party with.
That's
Barbara.
With Barbara Bach. And
who's Barbara Bach? What is she?
Catherine Bach.
Catherine Bach.
Is that Daisy Duke?
Daisy Duke.
I love her.
Yeah. You might not be quite as smitten
Maybe
with
not
her,
now, but when I was
days.
12, she was the best thing in the world.
Well, then you could just close your eyes and start drinking, but or both. But the point is this show was like in the top 10 and number 1 for a while, and the network always hated it, and rightfully so. But I mean, if you do watch one of those episodes, it was on CBS too. I mean, you got to be kind of humiliated to have a show like that on your
timing.
rotation.
It was timing. The American public was ready for a show like that.
Yeah. Well, so we're hoping that they're ready for Gideon's Crossing.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so let's hop on the phones and speak to Jamie, who's 15 years old. Jamie?
Hello?
Yeah. What's going on there, Jamie?
In a stream?
Huh?
You in a koi pond?
She's in a bathtub.
No, I was washing my face, and I had my little brother hold the phone for me.
I see.
What's going on, Jamie?
I, think about sex 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
You're 15.
I can't stop thinking about it. I mean, it's, starting to interfere with my life.
Could you send your little brother out of the bathroom before you completely demasculate him?
He's gone.
Oh, he's gone. Good.
And I'm not in the bathroom anymore.
I see.
Now she is out on the stream.
I see.
Jamie,
I am not.
Are you sexually compulsive, or you think it's just part of normal development?
I don't know.
Were you sexually abused when you were growing up?
No, I never was. But, I mean, I've just had this thing with I lost my virginity when I was barely 13. And ever since then, I don't know, I've had this thing with it. If I don't do it for a while, I just get really, I don't know how to explain it.
I swear to God, there's no sort of clinical evidence for this that I have come across yet. But I think kids that get sort of aroused, sexually sort of programmed at a young age, it sets some motion going. These arousal mechanisms just get going, and pow, they're off and running.
Well, I mean, would violence be any different? You know what I mean? I mean, why not?
If they got into violence, would they perpetuate some violence with them?
Yeah,
That's a great question.
I think it would be the same.
You think?
I mean, if you took a 12 or 13-year-old boy, especially, let's say, and you're violent with him or showed him a lot of violence.
He'd still be let's just take any other animal.
Any other animal. Yeah. You're violent with them at 12 or 13. They would probably be a more violent 15-year-old than one that wasn't
more
exposed to it.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. So sexual, probably the same thing.
Yeah.
All right, Jamie, that's it. Your statistic?
What?
You're going to get uterine cancer in about 6 months. You'll pop out a few kids and call it a life.
You're done.
You know what?
Sorry,
I used to
baby.
like you, but you're making me very upset right now.
You're very precocious, you youngin'.
I'm trying to find out what's wrong with me.
Are you able to contain these behaviors, or do you keep having sex?
Well, I mean, I try not to, but it's hard not to.
Same guy?
No.
Wow.
Same,
team.
but they're on the same team at least,
Are
right?
you at least safe about it?
Well, yeah.
Condom.
I'm
Condom?
not going to, like, you know, go out. I haven't had sex with that many guys, but
Okay.
only
many-
about 4.
Well, you're 15. The list could be long, but
It
Yeah.
could be longer.
Well, don't worry.
Okay.
You can still add up
it
pretty
could,
good.
it could be worse.
Hey, Jamie,
Yeah.
how about you just find yourself one guy who, you know, you fall in love with, and you guys have a nice little high school relationship, and you have all the sex you want.
Okay. Sounds good.
Is that all
All right.
right?
All right.
Can you do
Well,
that?
yeah.
Is your model of relationships stable relationships?
No, not really. I have,
Yeah.
like, really, I just get involved with these guys that are all...
Yeah, but how about your family?
My family? Oh, no. That's
No.
just all crashing down.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, they mess.
Yeah.
Where's your dad?
My dad, I live with my dad.
All right. How's he doing?
He's a really good dad.
Uh-oh.
He tries.
But wait a minute, that means mom's a
Where's
total
Mom?
disaster, yeah.
Where's Mom?
Mom's kind of distant. She lives far away from me, and I just got my relationship back with her.
Why?
I never really knew her when I was growing.
Why?
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 She decided that she needed to find herself, and that just didn't involve me or my brothers.
All right.
Yes. She's a drug addict?
No, she never did drugs. But, well, when she was younger, she did. But she was just always really flighty. I don't know how to explain it. She's just kind of a crazy artist.
All right. Yeah, that's drugs. Jamie. All right, listen. You have these you're compelled to act out. You don't have to act out. You understand what's going on?
Yeah.
God knows I wanted sex in high school. You didn't see me off having sex through high school or my adult years.
Still.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yes. All right, Jamie.
All right.
All right.
Just find a guy and settle
Yeah,
in.
you'll be
Okay?
happier in a relationship.
Don't get pregnant.
All right, Adam, I love you.
All right, good. I'm glad we're back.
Okay.
All right. Well, we talk about this all the time. If a woman, especially a cute 15-year-old, wants to have sex, she will have sex.
No problem.
No problem. And we've talked about this way more than once, which is it's one thing to say, listen, I'm not going to do any more coke. But it's another thing to go to a party every weekend where there's a big pile of coke and say you're not going to do coke.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And when you're an attractive 15-year-old girl in this day and age,
With some momentum.
you're at a party every weekend. I mean, there are guys hitting on you left and right constantly. You know that all you have to do is walk across the party and start talking to some guy, and if you want to have sex with him, he will be there to have sex with you. I mean, you're asking them to govern themselves, but it's not quite the same as someone who was more like us maybe in high school who couldn't get any. You know, or just any guy.
How dare you?
Well, all right. I mean, any guy who would have to initiate.
Don't look at Eric
Yeah,
either.
no,
Sorry.
just-
No,
I
I
played
know
a lot
Eric
of
got a lot.
sports.
Eric got a lot of tail in high school, but what I'm saying is there's a big difference between turning something down and initiating it. I mean, I'll do fine in life without initiating stuff. I won't do anything. But if somebody came up to me and said, "How about I give you a BJ?" the answer would always be yes. True? You know, you found that out when we were traveling.
I only said it to you once, though.
That's what I mean. Right, but it was yes, right?
Yeah, it was. One
Dave?
for one.
Yes.
You're 27.
Yes, I took steroids for about 30 days 4 months ago. And now,
What kind of
What'd
steroids?
you take?
initially they were like a little pill that I put under my tongue.
Testosterone pills?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I took injections as well.
Of what?
Testosterone as well.
Wow.
For 30 days?
Yes.
Did you experience any side effects?
Well, now I am.
What, you were on it? You didn't feel more aggressive?
No, I didn't at all.
Really? You didn't hang on to fluid?
No.
How do you hang on to fluid?
It sort of gets a little swelled up,
Yeah.
in addition to the muscle development.
Nice.
I didn't at all. And then I, kind of got my head together, realized that it wasn't a good idea, and I quit.
Mm-hmm.
And but now, let's see, I guess starting in September, I've been having a hard time getting and maintaining an erection. I'm wondering if there's a connection there.
Well, there is. Doctor, would you like to
Go ahead,
feel
go
this? Well, I think you've exhausted your testosterone levels, and a lot of times when people take testosterone and use it as a steroid, you have to take some sort of like something to back it up when you're done taking it to sort of reproduce testosterone because you're completely drained.
Since then, when I first started having this problem, which was in September, I went to a urologist and had my testosterone levels checked. That was the first thing he thought.
Off the testosterone supplements, right?
Correct.
Okay, and what was it?
He said it was normal.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you've taken exogenous hormone, it shuts down your normal hormone production.
So that's what Eric's talking about.
But in this case, it's some kind of difficulty responding to testosterone.
Okay.
That there is
So
though
you're
this,
producing it, but you're not reacting
which
to
is
it.
the other thing that happens. Your body downregulates when you overstimulate. Now, in my experience, usually the people that I see with the problem you're describing have been on steroids for a few years. And there are things that could be done. Clomid, beta-HCG, and, of course, Viagra may be of use. But in those cases that I have seen in which this develops, it is a chronic problem.
Really?
I've
That's
never,
it?
That's
Your
it.
body just takes that path?
I've never seen anyone develop it this quickly, though, Dave. So I suspect if you get on some Clomid or HCG or these things that sort of turn on some of those functions, it might turn on. But you need to see an endocrinologist that specializes in male issues.
Endocrinologist.
Endocrinologist. Okay.
All right there, Dave.
So to tell the truth, I may have this problem for the rest of my life, and there's no turn.
Well, I'd be surprised, frankly.
He's really trying to scare other listeners.
If you've been doing the
You'll be
steroids
fine.
for 2 years and this happened, I'd say that's it. But after a month, it'd be surprising.
All right, so you start introducing testosterone in your body. Your body says, "Oh, we got enough testosterone. Let's stop making
too
it."
much. Stop making it. Stop responding to it. Your body. The funny thing about the endocrine and neurologic system, the brain and the hormones. The
Oh,
glands.
I know the endocrine and neurologic system.
I know you do, Adam. But it's for the sake of the rest of the listeners.
I understand,
Yes.
Drew.
But that,
You know, I did clean carpets right out of
It's
high
like-
school, so I know.
It's like Everclear will probably understand this too. But it's like the body sort of knows where how active it's supposed to be.
Right.
So if you start bombarding it with things from outside the body, it brings itself back down or up, whatever the case may be, to where it's supposed to be.
Right, or at least tries.
It's why you withdraw from drugs after you've been on it for a long period of time. You take sedating drugs, they stop being sedating after a period of time.
Right.
Your body goes back to what should be a baseline level of activity.
Right. Yeah, I understand that. And, well, it was like me. First time I masturbated, I swore it'd be good for once a month. That'd be about it. Now I'm producing more than ever,
Yeah.
So I have to keep going.
Your
I don't even
system's
want
right.
to.
It's got momentum.
Yeah, I have to. I'll explode
You will.
within the next half hour, as a matter of fact. So we're going to have to get back to work. But, Eric, how do you know so much about steroids?
I was actually reading about it in a PDR the other day.
Oh, really?
Strange, right?
Wow.
That was the one thing I was reading about. It's testosterone.
Serendipity. Elizabeth,
Yes.
you're 17. What's up?
I've been going out with this girl it's been over 2 years now. And my parents found out about it whenever we were together for like 3 weeks.
How old is your girlfriend?
She's 20 now.
20. All right. And so you're a full-fledged lesbian?
Card carrying.
Yes?
I don't know how you would really put it. She's the first girl I've ever been with.
Right. But you're into girls, not guys.
Yeah, you like it.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like, I check out both, but, I'm into her.
Well, you've had her for a couple of years, didn't
Yeah.
you say? Well, that makes you a lesbian.
Yeah, sort of.
All right,
Whoa,
baby.
whoa.
Why are you living it down? Why are you playing it down so much?
Well, I don't know.
How old are you?
I'm 17.
Is there a lot of chaos in your life?
Well, with like how my family's dealt with the situation, it's kind of strange,
Right. Okay.
I would bet how your family dealt with you in general was something a little aggressive to begin with, and this sounds like you sort of intend it to be problematic for them.
Well, that's interesting assertion there, Drew. Let's not cast judgment.
Well, this
just
is
yet.
this is that I got to tell you on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Why did you tell your parents you were a lesbian so young?
Well, I didn't actually tell them. It's like I've known her for about 5-6 years, and we've been friends, and they've known that she's openly gay. And my older sister found out about it, and of course, her big mouth had to go tell my parents about it
Well, yeah.
and let them know what was going on.
All right. Well, the point is you've had this relationship, and your parents don't like it.
Well, they don't know about it right now.
All right. Well, I'm done with the questions. They know you're a lesbian. They just don't know you're currently in a relationship.
They know that we started going out, and they thought it was a phase, and that I would, just throw it away. And so I lied to them and told them that I was no longer with her. And now and that was when we were going out for like 3 weeks or a month. And now we've been together for 2 years.
Right.
And
So
I'm trying to figure
it's
out how
safe to
tell
say.
them we're still together.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to tell them?
I kind of want to tell them because I plan on moving out with her in August.
Yeah.
And I would like for them to know and, you know, be happy for me instead of, you know, look down on me about
forget
it.
about that. Listen, I got 2 TV shows and a radio show. My family's not happy for me. Forget about the lesbian business. They're never going to be happy for you about that. They may learn to accept it, and they may still have love for you. I don't think they're ever going to be happy about your choice. I don't want to freak you out, but this is probably the kind of people they are. But here's the whole deal. You're living underneath your dad or your mom or your stepdad or your weird uncle's roof right now, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Why stir things up? Why not wait to move out and then drop the bomb? Why make, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why not just be a model prisoner until it's time to make the break?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look at it as you being in prison. Why go F around with the warden and piss him off when you still got another 4 or 5 months before you make the break? The tunnel is not completed yet.
Yep.
So finish the tunnel, wait till you make the break, then leave the warden a note and take off. And once you get outside the prison, you can go back and torment the warden.
Sure.
You see, the hardest part is that I don't want to leave and then just drop the bomb on them like that.
Yes,
and
you do.
Us be on bad terms after I'm gone.
What kind of terms do you think you're going to be on if you tell them tonight?
I don't know.
Listen, why do you want to tell them so bad? Why are you angry at them?
I mean, I'm not angry.
Yes, you are. What do they do?
No.
What kind of bad parents are
It's
they?
like my dad kind of accepted it.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I'm going to disagree with it because I don't want to, you know, make your mom mad about it.
All right. Well, what's up with your mom?
I don't really know. She's just completely thinking her daughters are, you know, straight and narrow, and they're going to follow the path she set out.
You'll show them. Yeah.
Right, do the time for now.
Why do you hate your mom?
I don't hate my mom.
Seriously. What's up with her?
Wait, because I want to tell her.
What did she do to you? What did she do?
She hasn't done anything.
Nothing?
Nothing.
She's been a good mother?
Very good mother.
Very good mother?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then leave her alone. Move out of the goddamn house and tell her. Why are you going to torture her?
Yeah, don't.
Which is it? One or the other?
Well, also you have this sort of idealized expectation that they are going to disappoint you with. So just realize who they are, how they're going to react, and then plan accordingly. Don't make your life miserable by doing it now. Get out. It's going to be a bad situation with them because that's how they are.
Listen, don't tell anyone anything as long as you got to live with them for X amount of months. They're going to make things hard on you. And I don't believe the part about great mom. She don't like her mom.
Well, both of us got the vibe that she wanted to get some payback to the parents.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I did get that. Terry?
Yeah.
You're 26.
Yeah.
What's up over there?
I've been married with my wife for 6 months now, and whenever we try to have sex, I prematurely ejaculate.
What does that mean?
You like her.
Yeah. What does that mean, prematurely, for you?
Before I get it in.
Then
Before you get it in?
Yeah.
Holy Christ. That's that is premature. I mean, what are you doing before you get it in?
Just foreplay, making out with her,
Yeah.
rubbing her, and
Well, you're married. You should have stopped that a long time ago.
yeah.
Hey, you just put it in.
Before I go to put it in, though, I just
Yeah, well, you're so busy rubbing and smooching, your penis has been alerted.
Isn't there a time for a second round?
Yeah, how about round 2?
after I go once, though, I can't go again.
Roll over and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Really? Let's say you couldn't get it going, let's say half hour later?
26.
Maybe.
26, I could have probably pulled that off. Now I get that calf pull. I put my muscle in my calf.
You're awake long enough to even experience that?
You know, they tell me I'm asleep and holding my calf and wincing. Hey, Terry?
Yeah.
Wow, before you even get it in. And what are you doing in foreplay?
Just making out, rubbing.
Wow.
Stuff like that.
Terry, what does your wife look like?
She's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not the thing. That's unfortunate. It makes sense that that's how it would work, but it probably doesn't. Not that there's anything wrong with your wife, Terry, but you could rape a troll and the same thing would happen, right? Thank you.
Probably
Thank you very
not.
much.
A troll?
Yes, a troll. All right. So,
buddy, just keep doing it until you get it right.
What is your question, Terry?
Is there anything I can do that would prolong the period so I could get it in?
There are medications, Prozac, those sorts of medicines. The serotonin reuptake inhibitors actually are sometimes prescribed for this. There's
How about like half a Quaalude? And
Well,
like
how
some
about
cough medicine?
The bullet from the chamber routine.
Yeah, how about you masturbate,
Before?
Yeah.
No, during. You idiot. Yeah, before. You're already doing it during.
Why don't I believe him?
I don't know. Why doesn't Drew believe you?
He don't believe me?
Uh-oh, now I don't believe him with that. He don't believe me? All right,
Well-
Jerry. Okay, listen. Let's just say what you're saying is true. How about masturbating, let's say, 45 minutes before you have the sex?
Okay.
You think that might work?
We can try it. Try anything.
Yeah, well, we're not going to try. You got to do this one on your own. All right?
Alrighty.
All right, I don't know what else to say other than this does have a way of working itself out.
Absolutely.
I do believe. But if you're a guy who's having the orgasm before you get it in, I mean, to me, the clock hasn't even begun.
Right, the first date is one thing, too. This is his wife.
Yeah.
But also, if he sort of seems so resigned to it, if he doesn't work on it, it ain't going to get better.
I think
Right.
he's defeated.
Until he hits about our age when he loses the will to live. And then he
Right.
just won't bother at all.
Yeah. How about he rubs a little Coke on it?
That seems to you're hot on that one.
Yeah, it's a
Coke
good,
or a really
good tip.
thick condom.
That's condom's an idea. That's your solution to everything now.
How about a little compromise?
Buddy, think of the
little-
condom as like training wheels.
Sprinkle some Coke in the condom and then put the condom on. Can we agree to disagree?
Sure.
That sounds fine. All right, Eric Dane is here from Gideon's Crossing. We're going to take a little break. When we come back, we'll speak to Eddie. Eddie is 18. Girlfriend is cheating on him with his best friend. How to confront her after this.
Hello, this is your radio. Loveline will be right back.
Yep, Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. He is Dr. Drew over there. Eric Dane is our guest tonight. He plays Dr. Wyatt Cooper.
Hey.
From Gideon's Crossing, 10 o'clock, ABC. Monday nights. That would be, it's on as we speak.
That would be right now.
That is absolutely right. But, turn the TV on and watch Gideon's Crossing. Just leave the sound down. And then when Eric talks, turn it up. Unless he's talking here, in which case you have to keep it down.
We can just use two mics. I can do both.
It sounds reasonable. Eddie?
Hey, Adam.
Hey, you're 18. What's up?
Well, my girlfriend's cheating on me with my best friend. Well, now my ex-best friend and my ex-girlfriend.
Buddy, drop her.
Yeah, you're done.
That's it.
Okay.
Speaking from experience.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What happened?
Same thing.
How old were you?
Girlfriend, sleep. I was 25, 26, I think. 25.
Hold on, shut up for a second, Eddie.
Start sleeping with a friend, man. You got to let it go.
Yeah. Did you try to hang on, Eric?
I did some other things, but it was pretty much out of my.
It took the air out of the guy's tires.
I never got violent, but it was it's a buddy. Leave.
Mind-bending experience.
Leave the
I'm
country.
Sure.
Yes. Hey, Eddie?
Yeah.
Were you very much in love?
Yeah, she has a 3-year-old son from a previous boyfriend.
How old is she?
She's 19.
16.
She sounds like a dynamite individual.
Yeah.
Well, I really liked her and everything. And see, I think one of my problems is I fall for women too easily.
No kidding.
Yeah, you're going to rescue him.
Yeah. Well, all right. She's chaotic, though,
She's
right?
doing you a favor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that, and I actually almost did go let out the air out of his tires before he went up to military weekend this weekend.
Sure. Well,
I was shaking.
yeah.
Not to mention I was sick, but
Hey, Eddie?
yeah.
I know this is something that is going to have a hard time letting in right now, the way you're feeling, the age you are, and all that kind of stuff. But all three of us mature males are sitting here thinking back to the time we were 18 and thinking, you've dodged a major bullet.
Yeah.
This chick,
Yeah, but the
this chick
problem
has probably a history of shaky, chaotic relationships. For Christ's sake, she's 19. She has a 3-year-old already. You would have been just stupid enough to marry her in 6 months. She would have continued with her chaos. You guys would have popped out a couple of kids between you, and then you would have been locked in, brother. You would have been 20 and a half and up to your ears in it.
It could happen to you again too. So you have that to look
It
forward to.
absolutely will happen to him again.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, there you go. So I'll see you in hell.
But you'll be prepared.
Yeah. Hey,
He'll be older at least.
I have to say, Adam, you're lucky. You have the juggies near you. You also have the women on trampolines.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
All right.
It's not luck. We pay those women to stand next to us and act
so
happy.
good.
And act happy.
You understand? We give them bonuses for acting happy. Absolutely. Thank you. Chris, luck. Nothing to do with it. Chris?
Yes.
You're 18. What's up?
My question's for Dr. Drew. I've been with my girlfriend for about a year and a half.
Right.
And we haven't had sex. And we've talked about sex, but she's always said that her excuse was that she wanted to wait till marriage because of her religion or whatever, Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
And then she just told me tonight that she had genital warts, and that's the reason why she didn't want to.
How do you think she got those?
How did she happen to get those warts?
She said she had them from her last boyfriend.
Well, if there can be an immaculate conception, why not immaculate venereal disease?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
And she said that she's been getting treatment on it. Her last appointment was like last month, and the doctor said that they were gone.
Buddy, those don't go away.
Yeah,
those don't go away.
No, those don't go. Well, the virus doesn't go away. The warts go away.
Eric, you read an article on that?
Yeah, I was reading the PDR.
If she doesn't have, if she doesn't have anything on her, if I can't see anything on her, is this still contagious? Is there a chance that I can
potentially. You're not as contagious as if you can see something, but potentially contagious.
Okay.
And there's certain percentages of wart viruses will clear on their own, but there's no way to predict for whom that's going to be. So you just got to assume she's contagious. For some people, it does.
Hey, Chris?
Yeah.
So she has had sex then?
Yes.
I see. All right. Now, how's that?
I just found this out last night.
Oh, good times, brother. And how's that going?
Psalm 24, the Lord giveth.
And the Lord giveth the warts.
And then taketh.
And they taketh away. Oh, he certainly does. So, Chris, are you okay?
I'm okay.
You able to get through this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, half of your friends have warts, I promise.
She owes you sex. And that's, by the way, it's not half the population, only 1/10 of 1%. These are your friends. Half of your friends have them, right? Is that what you're saying, Drew? Thank you. Chris?
Yeah.
All right, so now you're guaranteed sex.
All right.
You understand? She owes you.
Okay.
By law, she owes you sex now.
All right, thanks, Adam.
All right, good times.
All right, Adam told me. Yeah, dude.
Hey, I got a note from Adam. Well, the note's for a blowjob, but it'd be nice.
Oh, boy.
I'd write those. I'd probably sell them before I gave them away.
No doubt.
Ebony?
Yes.
You're 21?
Yes.
What's up?
I'm just kind of confused. I don't know what my problem is because I've never, had a boyfriend.
Yeah.
I sort of have lukewarm attraction to guys, and I just sort of have this look but don't touch attitude. When people approach me, it kind of freaks me out.
Is your real name Ebony?
Is
your real name Ebony?
No, my real name is stranger than that.
What is it?
I'd rather not say.
Okay.
Well, come on. You can't dangle that stranger than Ebony out in front of us and not give it to us. Come on, sister. What is it?
It's Ife.
Ife?
Come again?
Yes.
Wow. What kind of name is that?
It's Yoruba.
It's Yoruba?
Yes.
Wow. There you go. So you're Yorubanese?
Yeah.
Maybe. With a whole silly page. Who knows?
All
Well,
right.
that's cool.
Well, that's Yoruba-rific. So, you've never had a boyfriend.
Right.
And have you ever dated?
Little, not really.
But you think you're attracted to guys?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am, but it's just that, I have this whole look but don't touch. I just don't want to invade people's space. I don't want to bother people.
Yeah,
I feel that a lot of my sexuality is not turned outward, but more, it doesn't really have much to do with other people, more to do with me. If that makes any kind of sense.
What have you been doing? You've been burning a lot of incense and putting on a lot of patchouli oil and reading too much? What's up with you? What's
I'd
up?
like to know.
You come from a bunch of hippies?
No.
What are you talking about?
Yoruba.
Inward, outward? What is that? What are you talking about?
I don't really know. That's why.
Well, why are you getting so philosophical about the whole thing?
Well, sex is a different thing for the Urbanese.
That's true.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I remember the guy from Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids was from Yerba. Yerba. Do you remember that kid? He used to look through his hat. What his name was? Hey.
Oh.
Hey, Devi, Ebony.
Yeah.
Look, maybe you're a lesbian and you're just not coming to grips with it.
Why are you so freaked out about people touching you?
Ooh.
I don't
No, I just...
What does that associate with you?
I guess the potential for getting hurt, either emotionally or physically.
And did somebody do something to you?
No.
You have no association, no memories come to mind?
I mean, I've been followed on the bus, and that kind of freaked me out, but nothing.
No. Why touching? Why is the touch part so awful to you?
Well, I mean, if I have a friend who I know likes to give hugs, I have no problem with that. But if it's someone who...
All right, hold on. I gotta cut you off because that's not what we're talking about. Drew, we're going in the same direction here. And tonight, I think it's going to be one of those snake eyes nights for us. But I'm going to try anyway. All right. Let me just do a little line of questioning here. I'll be quick. Where's your dad?
He's at work.
And is he a good dad?
He tries.
How's his... what do you mean? What's wrong with him?
He has anger management problems.
Okay, so has he struck you before?
I wouldn't say struck.
Oh, let's
struck, shook,
slapped. Wouldn't say struck.
But, yeah, kicked. I mean, he has anger problems.
Yes.
Been aggressive towards you.
Yes.
He's been aggressive with you. Okay, so you were traumatized to some degree by him, wouldn't you say?
I guess you could say that.
Ebony, it just comes through loud and clear.
Yeah.
That anybody approaching you, it's like a puppy dog has been beaten. It's like you cringe just approaching of another person, and God only knows.
Especially a male.
And if the male's coming at you with an aggressive instrument,
his penis,
it would be threatening and difficult.
Does that become a weapon?
No sword, yeah.
All right, man. I don't really got a sword. I got more of a
dagger,
pocket knife. You have a bottle opener. All right, listen. Can you move out of the house?
I will be pretty soon.
All right. You need to get out of the house, and you probably need to get a little therapy and talk to somebody and do a little work because of, growing up with your violent dad and the way he was and freaking you out a little bit.
Or try to get a relationship and try to get used to having somebody touch you and be intimate with you and care about you and feel close to that person. It is possible to feel okay about that, but you have to let that in. If you can't, that's when therapy becomes necessary.
All right.
Yeah, I also tend to get hit on by, 50-year-old men who are homeless with 3 teeth, 2 of which are gold. So.
The abusive guys, sure.
All right. Listen.
They see you as a good victim because you've been a victim your whole life.
You're not real fond of guys either, are you? I mean, you're probably a little bit angry toward them. I don't blame you, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. All right, you got your work cut out for you. But that's all right. Just do it.
Okay.
All right. Take care of yourself.
Thank you.
All righty. Yeah.
A lot of healing going on.
Yeah. Well, we hope. I have my serious doubts. All right, we're going to take a little break. When we come back, we'll speak to Daniel. Daniel's 16. He's bisexual, but hasn't gotten hard around guys. Huh?
Hmm?
Is
it really gay?
Okay. Daniel?
Yeah.
You're bisexual?
Yeah.
Is it like a confused teen night on Loveline? I mean, I know every night is confused teen night, but tonight doesn't seem like no one can figure out their sexuality.
Disorganized teen night.
Yeah.
Not just confused.
Daniel, you're bi?
I know that I'm definitely attracted to males a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I just realized when I was 15 probably.
I know. No, listen, I believe you because anyone who drags out the word a lot is into guys when they go a lot.
Yeah.
All right, Daniel, hold on a second. We got to take a break.
Okay.
All right. We'll be right back with Daniel after this.
Loveline, be back in a minute.
Drew, shut the door there with your loved one. Oop. It is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That'd be Dr. Drew over there. Eric Dane is our guest tonight from Gideon's Crossing. Dr. Wyatt Cooper. It's never Dr. Moishe Fagenbaum over there.
Geez, I had a call from an emergency room up north yesterday. And it was from Dr. Pinsky. I almost crapped.
Really?
That was wild.
That's you?
Yeah.
Why?
She goes, no, it's me. I go, no, it's me. No, it's me.
She doesn't spell her name same way. Same way,
Right.
really?
Yep.
Well, that is just incredible. You know what I was thinking? I never thought of this, but since we're talking about last names and we're all, being pretty candid, my last name, Carolla, C-A-R, and everyone refuses to spell it C-A-R. They always spell it C-O-R. I just discovered yesterday as I was yelling at someone for spelling it the wrong way for the 1,000th time. Ironically, my name is spelled like the car. I mean, my name actually has the word car in it.
Yeah.
But the Corolla car, does not have the word car in it. I think that's going to add to the confusion.
Ooh.
The car spelled C-O-R?
Car is C-O-R.
And you're C-A-R.
Which is not spelled the same as the car, although the first three letters and the ones that are most confused spell the word car.
I think the O is Toyota Corolla. I mean, the alliteration there. Yeah.
Yeah? I don't know what you're saying.
Forget it.
Nobody cares. Okay. Ready to roll?
Yeah.
Daniel?
Yeah.
You're 16 years old. What's up?
Well, about, like, I don't know, for, like, the last 3 weeks, it seems like I have not been able to get hard. Like, and I've had, like, quite a few sexual encounters with guys. But I haven't had any.
So just recently this started happening?
Yeah, well, actually, I was on, well, the thing was like, a year ago, I got on this Zoloft.
Are you on it now?
No.
You're off it?
Off of about 8 months ago, because I was on it, and then I was, like, you know, really scared that I had, like, because I just came out, like, and I was just having, like, a lot of sex and stuff, in the gay community especially, and I was not able to get a hard or get an erection or anything.
On the Zoloft.
And so I was scared, and I went to the hospital, like, and didn't let my parents know about it or anything, and then it turned out that they've transferred me pills, and then...
And what do you want now?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And you're having the problem again?
And I'm having the problem again.
And just with men?
I haven't experienced with girls yet. I haven't been with a girl for now, like...
Try it, man.
Over a
Make
month.
sure that the mechanics are still...
No. Hey, Daniel?
Yeah?
That's it with you and the ladies. You're dude bound from this point on.
You're what? You're...
Dude and duty. That's it.
Why are you sort of...
I know. Listen.
Banishing him.
I know. He's gay. That's fine. But, you know, forget the bye. You said bye to bye a long time ago. It's gay time, buddy.
Yeah.
That's fine. You're gayer than you are bi, aren't you?
Yeah, I have a twin brother who's also gay.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Are things working out for your twin brother?
You know, I was thinking about the biological predisposition for homosexuality, and I started thinking about Alexandra Paul.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember that?
From Baywatch.
Yeah. Her sister, gay.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Identical twin.
She's not?
Yeah. No.
Alexandra Paul?
No.
Probably not.
No.
You never know.
No.
She's got good publicists. You don't know.
No, she's not.
No. All right. But, yeah, her sister's a fireman. Fireman.
Firewoman.
Not a fireman.
She's
No.
a fire person.
No.
Fireman. She is a fireman. She is
Well, she prefers fireman.
She is a Butch. I think her name is Butch. She changed her name legally to Butch.
She likes sliding down the pole.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, I don't think she's fond of the pole. I think she likes diving into that big inflatable air bag better than the pole. I mean, if we're talking symbolism.
Yeah.
Hey, Daniel?
Yeah.
What's up, though? I mean, you're 16. For Christ's sake, what are you, in the 10th or 11th grade?
11th.
You're talking about coming out in the gay community and
lots of partners.
Not needing your penis because you just came out. And what the hell?
A year and a half ago, your sexual performance wasn't quite at the peak it should be at age
It's a
15.
huge gay community in high school, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's like what are you like? I picture like Andy Warhol or somebody over here. You know, I mean, what's going on? You're in high school. Can't you slow down a little bit?
Yeah, like, the thing was, like, in junior high, like, I knew my brother was gay, and I was embarrassed by it, so I went and had sex with, like, 20 women, like, or 20 girls.
In junior high?
Yeah.
What age are you talking about here?
I'm talking about
Jesus Christ!
14.
I wish I had a gay brother I could have been humiliated by. That was what was missing. So you went out and you hauled off and had sex with 20 women.
Yeah, at least. And then,
women?
like, girls, women, actually, from the teenage until, like, up until late 20s.
Seniors.
Late 20s.
What are they? Are these like welfare moms? Where are you getting these? What's going on? Where do you live?
Huh?
What's going on over there?
I lived in Sandy, and then I lived, like, in Salt Lake.
Are you on the street?
No. I lived at home.
Okay, how are you nailing all these broads when you're in the 8th grade and the 9th grade and you're nailing a bunch of women in their 20s?
Well, they were not all in their 20s. I mean, most of them are, like, in the, like, teenagers, just like me.
And in Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
That's got to be a tough place to pull that off.
Well,
no.
Apparently not.
No, not at all.
Okay, so listen, Daniel.
Yeah?
Quite frankly, I'm glad your penis is taking a break.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the issue, is that whatever he's been acting out about is sort of taking a different form.
Yeah.
Whatever the feelings are that he was sort of hellbound to act out upon, maybe coming closer to the surface and are kind of shutting them down.
Okay, good. Hey, Daniel?
Yeah?
Just relax a little, would you? I mean, I know we're not answering your question, but we're just appalled at the amount of sex you're having.
Well, I worry about him getting an STD, a bad one.
Yeah, I'm worried about that, too.
Have you been checked?
I've been tested 5 times in the last...
You've been tested for hepatitis C?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, when I was 16, I was playing Stratego and watching Love Boat. This guy's like, well, you're having anal sex, right?
I am.
Yeah. Slow down with the parts. Let me tell you something about the ass. You wear that thing out too early.
Hey,
how
about last night?
Oh, when you were nailing me in the parking lot?
No, we had that call with a woman that was bleeding, remember?
Jeez, I should have never shouted that out.
Couldn't control her stool.
Sure, don't say about last night if you don't want me to shout out the
And that's another conversation.
And that was going to be it for her?
Not in front of
for
me.
good. That was it.
All right.
But Daniel, listen, we're goofing around, but he really is. We got a lot of problems. And what can we say? Get some help. It's just slow down.
All right, there you
and
go.
wear condoms. Wear
listen,
condoms.
I hope that penis takes another year off.
Wear condoms, wear inner tubes.
Ricky?
Yeah.
You're 19. What's up?
I got a 3-year-old daughter, and it's just like she gets attached to all my my male friends, like right away.
Mm-hmm.
And her father's not around, and I know that's not good for her because when I don't know.
Why do you bring those guys around?
Well, it's not like I bring them around to meet her. It's just I take her with me.
Well, why don't you make a point of not doing that?
They're my friends. I mean,
hey, listen.
She's your daughter, goofball.
Come on. That's damaging to her. She needs to, if you know there's going to be a male around in her life for many years, and this is a stable friendship that you will have had and will continue to have for a long time, that's great. Bring that person into her life. Otherwise, don't do this.
But hold on there, Dr. High Horse. Are you saying these are your friends?
Yeah, they're just my friends.
Aha. See that, Drew? But I'm still with Drew halfway, which is if it's upsetting to her and this is something that she keeps doing, then make some sacrifices.
These can't be friends that stick around. Why would it be keep doing it? In other words, it'd be just she attached to these guys, and that's that. You understand the keep doing it part doesn't make sense here.
Well, she could have a number of friends, platonic friends who are males. Is that who we're talking about, Ricky, or who are we talking about?
We're talking about just my friends. Like, okay, say, I have this one friend, and he's been around since she was an infant. But lately, he just had a baby himself, so he hasn't been around her too much. But she always wants to see him and stuff like that. So I mean, I don't know.
That's not bad. She's 19. She's got friends.
If you can't provide her that stable relationship with men, it's going to be a problem for her.
Where can you find a guy who's new daddy?
No, I have not had very good luck with guys.
What's the matter?
They just
her dad, her mom had a bunch of stepdads, and
stay at home reader Dr. Seuss.
Did you have a bunch of stepdads?
I have a stepfather.
And all right,
they've been married for 15 years. My father isn't around.
Okay.
So,
how about during those 4 years? What was that like when he first left?
I was too young. All I know is he was bad to my mother. He was real bad to her, and she had 3 kids with him.
Right. And
she had my oldest brother when she was 17, and
well,
I don't know.
Were there a bunch of guys in and out of your life when you were a little kid? Do you think?
I don't think so. I mean, I remember like a few guys, but I don't think they were like boyfriends.
All right. Well,
they were just friends, like the ones you bring around.
All right, but okay, Drew, relax over there. Come on, go take a breather or something. Would you? Drew, make yourself a nice cup of Postum or something and chill out. Would you? People drinking that?
What's Postum?
I don't know. My mom used to feed it to me.
No.
Yes.
God, my God! Don't you hate her?
It's all in the lawsuit. It's all in the lawsuit. I'll give you. You're going to be deposed. You'll be deposed in a couple of days. Are you kidding? We need your clinical opinion of me. Hey, Ricky.
Yeah.
Listen, you're 19, single mom. Your work's cut out for you. It ain't going to be easy. You're going to have to make sacrifices for your young child so that she does not get pregnant as early as you did and as early as your mother did. You understand?
Yeah.
Got to break that chain, and that means sacrifices for you, all right?
And also not behaving in the manner in which your mom did.
There you go. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Hello? Is this Loveline? Call 1-800-LOVE-191. Adam and Dr. Drew will be right back.
Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Moonlighting. Getting a little work done during the show. Eric Dane is our guest tonight. Plays Dr. Wyatt Cooper on Gideon's Crossing. Monday nights. Well, it just ended, everybody. 10 o'clock on ABC. And the phone number here is 1-800-LVE-191. And we'll now speak to Danielle, who is 23. Danielle?
Hello.
What's up?
How you guys doing tonight?
Good.
I love you guys.
Well, thanks.
Listen to you all week long at work.
Where do you work?
I work at a company, so I do customer service.
Where? You work in a company?
Wait a minute. She doesn't sound like a customer service rep. She's pleasant.
I don't want anybody. I want to get in trouble for calling from work.
I understand.
Oh, you're working right now?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, my question.
The Irvine Spectrum.
Around there, yes. Every time my husband and I have sex, he comes very quickly. We have sex for about 2 minutes, and he comes, and this happens about 4 times in a row, and we finally are like, okay, forget this.
4 times in a row in one evening?
Yes.
How long in between?
Doesn't sound like...
No, it's like right in between. We're just like, we have sex for a minute or 2 minutes, and he comes, and then he pulls out, and then we try it again, and he comes, and he pulls out.
It's good. He's into you.
Same boner?
Yeah.
Well, we just had a baby, so...
Same boner, though?
I'm sorry?
Same boner?
Yeah.
I mean, same one?
Yeah.
It doesn't go limp?
No, not at all.
It's kind of an interesting philosophical
Why does he
question.
pull out, then?
When your boner goes away, is that one gone forever? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wonder what Kant would say about that. Or Hume.
If a man gets a boner in the woods and no one's there to... okay. So... He maintains an erection and goes 4 times.
Yeah.
Why does he pull out if he's not...
3 or 4? Well, we just had a baby. I have a 3-month-old.
So we gotta go feed the baby in between? I understand why the break if he's still hard.
Well, because I don't want to get pregnant again. I'm not on birth control yet.
What about condoms?
Well, that
diaphragm or something.
Wait a
like
minute.
that.
Wait a minute.
So he's pulling out and having his orgasm.
He has sperm in his urethra, so when he goes back in, that sperm is being deposited.
Okay.
This guy cries and sperm comes out of his eyes. I mean,
this guy sounds like somewhat of a superhero too.
What's that?
Are you breastfeeding?
No, not any longer.
So you're going to get pregnant again. But
of course you're going to get pregnant. The guy takes his filthy sperm-laden penis and puts it back into you. Just because he gave it a quick chamois with the gym sock doesn't mean it's free of sperm.
How long?
That's not my question, though. My question
I don't care what your question is. First off, we're telling you you're going to get pregnant again. And if you don't want to get pregnant, you should do something about that.
Okay, I will.
How long in between is he waiting?
With
couple minutes.
2 minutes between ejaculations?
Yeah.
And he's hard for that 2 minutes in between ejaculation?
No. We have sex for 2 minutes.
Ah.
And he comes.
And then how
and
long?
Then he shoots his load. And then he
who?
Then he comes right back in.
Immediately back in.
Yeah.
And then 2 more minutes.
Yeah.
And then 2 again, and then 2 again.
Yeah.
So it's an 8-minute experience.
Yeah, very much.
It's altogether not so bad.
Well, it leaves me a little sad.
Why?
Well, because I'm not fulfilled.
Ooh.
Well, he can go more times. Make it 6.
Yeah.
You get 12 minutes.
She may not be fulfilled, but the room is filled. Jesus Christ, 4 times. Son of a bitch. It's bizarre. And so here's the question. If there's no time difference between the first and the third or the fourth, eventually, though...
There has to be some either stopping or
Yes,
something.
I mean, for the 5th time, wouldn't it take him 10 minutes to orgasm at that point?
Would it? We always give up. We're just like, okay, forget it. So maybe that's what we should try.
Yes.
Okay, but you know what he should try? How about he does some oral sex on you?
That sounds good.
Oh, yeah, that's the problem. Why can't he do that?
I guess that would work.
Why don't you get him down there?
Do it right now.
He doesn't do that, does he?
Not too often, no.
Yeah. Why don't you send him down there?
All right.
Yeah, it's important.
Sounds good.
And call back. Let's get a play-by-play.
Well, listen, I mean, quite honestly, I hate to say this, but most women, if a guy went down on them for a good 15, 20 minutes, gave him an orgasm, then popped up and shot the load in 2 minutes, they'd be fine with that as an encounter, wouldn't you?
I would be That would be wonderful.
All right. Well, there's nothing wrong with his tongue, is there?
No.
Well, why can't you tell
Get
him
him
this?
down there.
All right. I guess I'll have to get some cojones and tell him to do it.
What are you afraid?
He should be doing it. I mean, listen, all you guys who come in 2 minutes, you got to compensate. You better get down there. Let me tell you, you're like an employee in a wheelchair.
I love you, Adam.
I'm telling you what your value is to the company.
Danielle,
it's that you're honest and you show up early and you work hard.
Why are you afraid to tell him something as simple as this?
Well, I guess I never really thought of it.
What do you mean you never thought of it? You love oral sex.
Does
right?
he ever do it?
Oh, I'm sorry?
Does he ever do this? Does he ever perform oral sex on you?
He did when we first started dating.
Sure. That's the old bait and switch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do that all the time. Oh, what do you mean? I live for this, baby. What do you mean? I'm not done. It's only been an hour. I'm just getting warmed up. And fast forward like a month. Like, are you kidding? It's weird down there. I'm not going down there. It's scary. I heard an owl down there. It's spooky. All right. Get him down there. Tell him he's got to start making up for his shortcomings.
Force him. He'll go.
I will.
All right.
Thanks, you guys.
Spill a little beer down there. See if you can't get him on the trail. All right. What's his nationality?
He's a Texan.
Aha!
Oh, okay, there's
all right, but he doesn't have any religion or anything that would preclude him from oral sex, right?
No,
not Jamaican.
not at all.
Right. All right. Well, then get him down there.
I'll do that. Thank you guys so much.
All right.
Wasn't it the Jamaican guys that had a real issue with that?
Yeah, they're not into that.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I went to Jamaica. They weren't.
What a cop-out.
They weren't big into the oral sex over there. But, guys, listen, this is what women enjoy most. Get good at it. You'll have a friend for life. You may not want her, but she'll be your friend for life. Mike?
Hey, yeah, what's up?
Hey, you're 20.
Yeah, I'm 20, and I got a pretty big problem going on.
All righty.
Okay, here's the deal. I got this boss of mine. I work for a company, and I just started, about 3 months ago, and I didn't have my schedule for the next week, so he told me that if I give him my screen name, he'd just, email it to me over email. And I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. And so I give him my screen name, and yet I find out that he's gay. He's hitting on me on the Internet. So I was like, that sucks. And, I kind of told him I wasn't gay. I like females, and he keeps on pursuing me. And he owes me $1,200. We got into this business deal.
What deal? What were you doing?
A stock market.
What?
Did you tell him to his face that you weren't interested?
Oh, yeah. I've told him many times.
Oh, okay.
And, everyone, at work tells him that I'm not interested. But the thing is he keeps on telling me in order for me to get my money, because the stock was under his name, I have to go to his house and pick it up.
Bring a couple big friends with you.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've tried that. And my big friends, they won't go. They're like chickens because this guy's, huge.
You can't handle a gay guy? Come on. Go over there.
Do you want to go handle a gay guy?
Sure.
What is the matter with you?
Go over there and go get your money.
What? I don't understand this. You must be very frightened of potentially being homosexual, Mike.
Yeah, I don't like men going down on me or anything like that.
Yeah, he's not going to.
Well, first off, you just close your eyes and have another swig of that beer. You're fine.
Is he a criminal and you're concerned he's going to assault you?
No, listen, he's goofing off. Besides,
idiot.
Oh, Drew, come on. He was confused.
He could have been a little more creative.
Yeah, I guess he could have, although I enjoyed it. Joe? Do you think he made all that stuff up about the stock market and the email and all that? There'd be some kernels of truth in there somewhere.
Still an idiot.
Well, yeah. Joe? The caller goes by the name of Joe? Joe, who's a 19-year-old boyfriend.
Hi.
Yeah. Joe.
What? Jill.
Jill.
That works too.
Oh, I see.
Hi.
I'm sorry. Screen says Joe. All right, Jill, what's up?
Okay. After my boyfriend and I have sex, which is very frequently, my vagina hurts and stings and stuff.
Right.
And it sucks.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
That could be some sort of a urinary infection, no?
I don't know.
Well, you're 16, you're sexually active. Have you had a pelvic exam?
Yeah.
And what did they find?
Nothing. It was all good.
Do you have any
That
problem?
was a while ago. That was maybe 6 months ago.
All right. Any trouble lubricating?
No.
No.
All good.
And how long does this go on for? You guys are together.
How long what?
How long do these encounters go on for?
A long time.
How long?
Like hour, maybe hour and a
Yeah,
half.
isn't that a little bit long for you?
No, it's good.
Yeah, if it hurts.
Yeah.
I
No,
think
it
you're
doesn't-
supposed
it
to
doesn't
pee
hurt
right
like
after, too.
Well, I do, but it doesn't hurt like during. It'll be like an hour later.
I know, but listen, nothing hurts during.
I know.
You got to know your own limits.
Oh, okay.
Drink lots of cranberry juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
she's talking about her vagina burning, not dysuria, not pain with urination, right?
Well, it's like both.
Or both, and that's
It's both.
and that's
It
sort of a
doesn't-
typical.
I don't know. It's more like, it's not really like my vagina. It's like my stomach kind of area, like more.
Wow, this guy's big. How you guys doing? I mean, is he gentle or is he you like a sheet in the wind?
He's more gentle than I am, I'd say.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's up there, baby?
Nothing.
All right, 16, got the
Chill.
19.
What?
Slow down a little there.
Okay.
Get a urinalysis done to make sure there's not a urine infection sitting there all this time, maybe triggering all these feelings.
What's he do?
What's he do for a living?
Yeah,
He works in a warehouse.
fantastic.
He works for IGT. He makes like slot machines.
International Game Technology.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you know that?
How did I know that?
Just one of those things. Talking
No,
to Drew.
we know how you know.
Oh, okay.
That's all he talks about.
No.
All right, so he puts together slot machines.
Yes.
That's good. He really knows that coin slot too. I'll tell you. All right, Jill.
Yeah.
Just take it easy.
Okay.
Slow it down a little bit.
All right.
Why don't you limit yourself to half an hour?
Okay.
Yeah,
Half an hour?
set an egg timer,
All right.
and he's got to be done by then. All right.
All right.
All right, because I think you're wearing your parts out.
Okay.
All right.
You're hurting yourself, right?
Okay.
All right, baby.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let me. I know we've this comes up a lot. I really think the vagina is not. It's not as durable as I'd like it to be. Quite frankly, there's a few design changes I'd make on it if I was to put it back up on the drawing board.
Well, just share those with us.
Well, first off, it's way too big. Huge. Huge. No reason for all that room, especially, around the, left and right,
Yeah.
the width. Don't need that kind of room.
Right.
It's like ringing a dinner bell.
Right. How about in terms of its function?
Well, I could use a little more orgasm capability. Doesn't seem to be much good for that, with the penis.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the vagina, not
Yeah,
the
yeah.
clitoris.
I-
Vagina itself. If you're going to make it smell like something, make it smell like something good, something we recognize.
Hamburgers?
Fresh cut pine,
Oh.
pork ribs, something.
Okay.
Something a man enjoys.
Mm-hmm.
What else? I'd use a little more durability out of it, something that held up a little better.
Sure.
Something you could hang with for an hour or so without the irritability.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's all the urine infections and yeast infections.
You'd have the urine come out somewhere else.
I mean, you have to handle that vagina in like a hazmat suit. It needs you really should be having sex in one of those clean rooms that they put
Laminar flow.
They put semiconductors
Yes.
together in.
Laminar flow through the room.
Yeah, but it should be handled, where you stick your hands through those gloves that are connected to that box.
The
and
robot.
Manipulate.
The robot
manipulate
arms.
the vagina with the robotic arm.
Right, lead gloves, like radiation-proof gloves.
Yeah, I'm looking for more of a Jeep type vagina, not the Jag.
Humvee.
Yeah, something that ran off of kerosene. You know what I mean? Didn't need the high test.
Mm-hmm.
Something just a little less delicate. More of a metal drum, not a Steinway.
Ah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
It gets out of tune very easily. A little more durable, like the penis. I use my penis to,
Open cans.
I've got an erection and launched hacky sack balls across the living room.
Sure.
I've smacked it on the counter.
For a fact.
Yeah.
Just because you're making a point.
Yeah, yank on it once in a while. Do that thing where you stand in front of the mirror naked and do that whipping action where you whack it against your belly and then against your
it's fine.
leg. My penis is as good as it was the day it came out of the shop.
Low maintenance.
It's like showroom condition.
Right.
Drew, you've seen my penis.
Pristine.
Showroom. Still has that new penis smell.
Yeah, it was somebody else's.
You're
There's no
right.
way it was yours.
Right. Vagina, it's like, oh, man, it's a Rubik's Cube
Vagina's a tough
inside a
gig.
Stradivarius. It really is. And no one can figure that thing out. High maintenance. They got to go to the gynecologist. Like you had sex? Yeah, you got to go to the gynecologist. So, how many times you took your penis in to be looked at? Do you know what I mean?
It's like a Ferrari or something, yeah?
It's like a Ferrari. You need weekly checkups.
Yeah, whereas we have more of a Briggs and Stratton. And that's what I'm saying I'd like the vagina to be like. Thank you. Sarah,
Yes?
you're 17.
Yeah, I am.
What's up?
Well, I just recently, I don't know, I'm remembering when I was 4, I was molested by my cousin, and she was 13.
What was it was sexually explicit kind of thing?
Of course.
Or just
Actually,
touching?
I don't know. Is it still considered molesting? Because I was like, I wanted to, and I mean, I was 4.
Well,
were you guys playing around, or did she molest you?
Well, we were like kissing, and I don't know. I tried to block it out of my memory, and a friend kind of brought it up that something had happened to him. And anyway, it just scares me, and I don't know. She has a 4-year-old daughter right now.
Yeah. Well, it's payback time. Go get her, baby.
No.
Turnabout is fair play.
No, but anyway, that wasn't my question.
Oh, I see. All right, but listen, Sarah, if it wasn't that much, why
Every time
make
she
it?
came over, though, she'd be like, "Oh, do you want to play?" And I was like, "Okay."
Sure. So you did this with her for a long period of time?
Probably, I don't know, probably 4 times. I don't know. I don't remember very well, but I'm remembering again.
Are you more worried about her as a mother?
No, I'm not. Well, one of my question is because I have a disliking towards girls.
Right.
And do you think that could have anything to do with it?
Yeah.
It's usually more about a mom. Yeah.
Oh, no. I mean, all my friends are guys. I mean, I'm not a tomboy. I dress like a girl, but, I don't like girls at all. I hate them.
Well, Drew dresses like a girl, too, but he
Does
still
he?
enjoys them. But you don't like them, I mean, not only physically, but you just don't like them in general.
I just don't like them in general.
Uh-huh. I mean, do you really have disdain toward them, or are you just more of a guy-girl than a girl-girl?
I don't like the way girls are. I don't like how they're backstabbing and everything.
You can't trust them.
Yeah, I can't trust them at all. Not at all. I mean, I go to slumber parties and I just sit there and I'm like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah.
I'd rather be out with the guys,
right,
causing trouble.
That's a mom thing.
If you need someone to take your place at the next teens all-girl slumber party, I might slide in, make a little guest appearance.
Yeah.
Well, what is up with your mom?
My mom?
Mm-hmm.
That's your mother?
Yeah. Nothing. I have a mom.
All right, hold on. Let me grab my pen and pencil here.
Has a mom.
Has a mom, yes. You all right with your mom?
Yeah.
She a good person?
Yeah, I'm not that close with her, but yes, she's my mother.
She's dynamite
I'm
lady.
Closer. That's another. I'm more closer with my dad.
All right.
I like
now,
my dad
why
a lot
aren't you?
better.
Okay, why aren't you close with your mother?
I don't know. I've always kind of been the bad child, even though I get the best grades out of all my siblings.
Right.
It's always been the arguing with your parent, mom.
Isn't there sort of like a rebellious stage for girls and their mothers? It's
Yes.
right around 15,
All we do
16,
is fight.
17.
Yeah, but you've been fighting with your mom
But I
since
think
you were.
it's pretty normal.
You've been fighting with your mom since you were 4, though.
Huh?
You've been fighting with your mom forever.
Basically.
It's different.
Okay, so you
This
don't
is a- this
you
is a
don't have a
problem.
great relationship with your mom.
No.
This is mom intruding, mom being too invested in you, mom not being empathic towards you, mom not letting you individuate. This is
doesn't, she?
I know. This is all the mom
She
issue.
makes me stay home. Like
Yeah.
every one Friday night, she made me come home at 9:00.
But the point is that because that's your relationship with your mom, now you can't trust any women. And it's actually important for you. It's a big part of yourself that you're sort of losing to that relationship. And it would actually be important for you to find a female friend and to try to sort of explore what it would be like to have a relationship with a female.
How about you compromise and start with a nice lesbian?
I don't think so.
Sort of half male, half female.
No.
All right. Well, listen, Sarah.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't focus too much on your cousin and the doctor you played with her. Not a great thing, but I'm sure it didn't ruin you. B, focus more on the relationship with your mom and how you have feelings for her and about her and how those translate in your relationships with women today.
And how it translates in how you feel about yourself and what pieces of yourself you leave behind because of that.
All right.
Okay.
And there's a place to focus.
Thank you.
All right, good luck.
I love you both.
Hey, we're into you. All right. Even if I was a chick, I'd like you.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then she wouldn't like you.
Right. But we'd work it out.
I have girlfriends. It's just very hard for me to connect with them.
I know. You work on that.
Yes. All right. Good advice. Hey, I think we're having some breakthroughs, or what you call that,
Speaking
tonight.
of break.
That was good. I was interested.
Hold on, Tamara.
Hi.
You're 23.
Hi, Dr. Zoo. I love you.
Oh, so Tamara, I love you too, but oh boy, you want to bet on this?
Yeah, I'm ready to gamble
Yeah.
just based
Oh,
on
great.
your voice, Tamara. All right, don't even tell us your question.
Okay.
All right, what is your question?
Well, I have this, like, bad habit of biting my nails.
Uh-huh.
And, like, I pick at my acne.
That's
all the
exactly
time.
what I thought it was.
Right. You bite your nails. What are you going to use to pick at yourself if your nails are short?
Well, there's always something there. I mean,
Okay,
not
so-
very much of them.
So you do some biting and picking.
Yeah.
Are you
okay.
doing?
What?
All right, hold on a second because we got to take a break.
Okay.
Don't pop any zits or push back any cuticles while we're on a break. All right, Tamara?
Okay.
All right. Eric Dane is our guest tonight from Gideon's Crossing. We'll take a quick break. We're going to come back and we'll do a little gambling on Tamara after this.
Hello? Is this Loveline? Call 1-800-LOVE-191. Adam and Dr. Drew will be right back.
Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. It is Dr. Drew over there. Eric Dane is our guest tonight. He plays Dr. White Cooper from Gideon's Crossing. Monday nights. It'll be tonight, but we missed it. 10 o'clock on ABC. All righty. Oh, yeah, use that TiVo. Got to get that thing hooked up. Let's hop back on the phones and speak to Tamara. Tamara's 23. Tamara?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do a little gambling on you.
Right.
Yeah, but, your voice...
Changing.
It's changing. It's not a gambling type voice anymore. Should we be gambling on your past?
Probably.
Okay, good. Hold on. All right?
Okay.
All right, Eric, you got you got a dollar on you? We haven't gambled in a while on
I
this
do. It's,
show.
well, there's one of my car. How about I'll put my car keys up here?
Is your car worth more than a buck?
Yeah.
You have to actually take his car.
What's he got there? He's driving a Jag? What the hell is that?
It's a rental.
What kind of key is that? Well, car keys are really getting cool these days.
Oh, my God.
All right, this car's worth at least a buck. So put the keys up there. We know he's good for the buck. All right, let's start the gambling. Let me explain the rules, Eric. We gamble on the past of the person. As you know, we quickly get into the people's past, what kind of relationship they had with their parents, what kind of environment they grew up in, was there abuse, physical, sexual, alcoholism, what brought them to where they are today, the finger-biting picker with the strange voice at 23. What did she experience in her younger days? So we're all getting like a drug vibe. Could be some drug abuse, maybe alcoholism within the family. Picking and biting.
Yeah, I'm thinking speed.
Speed, but what did she grow up with? Was Mama into speed? Was Dad into speed?
Maybe not. Maybe Mom and Dad weren't around a lot.
Yeah, but that's vague. I need something a little more specific.
Maybe Mom and Dad drank a lot.
Alcoholic.
Sure.
Alcoholic parents. Both?
One, father.
Dad was an alcoholic.
Uh-huh.
All right. That's a good bet. Good safe money there, Drew.
Physical and sexual abuse by 6.
6 guys?
6. Old. 6-year-old.
I see. 6 by the age of 6. Physical and sexual abuse. Wow. This could be a combo answer. Could be some, I'm going to go with, I'm going for a very unique one. Mom freaked, Dad out of the picture early. Mom freaked out a little, raised by grandparents.
Okay.
Actually, I'm changing mine.
Oh.
I think she just likes to party.
Oh.
Okay. Nothing traumatic in the past.
No.
Raised by maybe grandparents, maybe sister, raised by off and on by somebody else outside the family. And then the abuse ensued. Tamara?
Yes.
All right. Let's talk about your past.
All right.
Well, first off, Dad and Mom, divorced?
No, together.
Son of a bitch. You're kidding me. And any alcoholism?
Absolutely.
Ooh. Who?
Dad.
Oh, Eric. So
But he
close.
backed off of that.
Easy money. And then what?
I said, too bad he changed his answer.
Yeah. Well, these actors.
He didn't. He was just throwing it out there.
Oh, that car is going to be sweet. All right. So, Dad was an alcoholic, full-blown alcoholic?
Well, what?
Yeah? Big-time alcoholic, Daddy?
Yeah, up until the time I was maybe like
8.
8 or something. I don't
All right.
remember very well.
Good enough.
Yeah.
And
And then brothers, alcoholics.
brothers.
Drug addicts, yeah.
Your brothers.
Yeah.
And any physical abuse
Definitely.
by drunken dad?
No, actually, Dad wasn't violent. Dad wasn't violent, but by one of my brothers. Very, very violent.
Your brother's very violent.
Uh-huh.
What's your nationality?
Mexican.
Wow, you have these sounds sounds like Hawaiian or something.
I thought Filipino.
Maybe I'm just nervous.
Okay. All right, so your older brother was abusive.
Uh-huh.
And what about sexual abuse?
Not in the family, but I remember being, like, felt up by a couple cousins.
Sure. Wow.
At what age?
I don't know, like...
Young?
I mean, it wasn't like it happened daily or anything, but...
Right.
Sure, Thanksgiving.
Like, by the time... I remember...
Religious holidays,
one of my neighbors, when I was maybe, like, 4.
Right.
I think that was, like, the first time.
All right.
It's bad jazz.
So you got your dad boozing, you got your older brothers beating, and you got your cousins goosing, and then the maids a milking, and the hens a laying, right? Well, this sounds like a real dynamite group of folks. Your family.
I know.
I'd really like to just get like an incendiary type bomb and take them all out. I mean, from a societal standpoint.
Right.
I give you a heads up so you could get out of the house.
Actually, I moved out when I was 18. So.
Good. All right.
And also, Adam, I was raised by my sister because Mom was always working.
Ooh.
You know.
Ooh. Well.
Are we going to get to the drug abuse?
Now, hold on. Now, I'm trying to get a buck back here. Your sister was would come over?
No, my sister. Well, no, we all lived in the house when we were growing up.
Right.
So you were talking
Dad was out drinking sometimes, or pretty much like absent. And,
all right.
And Mom was working all the time.
And so
my
your
older sister kind of watched us.
She raised you.
Didn't I say both of those? Didn't I say at first, and you said my answer was too vague? I said parents weren't around a lot.
Yes,
you said
you
too
did.
vague.
You
and
did
then I
say
said,
that.
well, Dad was an alcoholic.
Right.
So I'm taking his $2.
But then
Okay?
you took them both back and went with likes to party.
Like I said, I was just throwing it out there because we're going to get to that, though.
All right. So your older sister raised you, but not your mom's sisters or parents.
I can't hear you.
That your mom, her sisters, or your grandparents didn't raise you.
No.
All right. Well, I'm
my
out.
older sister.
I'm out of the running. Although I had a little. I should get 50 cents back. All right. So everything's a mess, and now you're picking and popping.
No, did we figure out who got the bet?
Drew got physical sexual abuse
by 6.
By 6.
No, I think she said 8. Oh no, 4.
Yeah.
So we split it, Drew.
No, you don't split it.
Why
Drew
not?
gets the money because you took back your your right answer.
I was the closest out of all three.
I know,
of
but
us.
picture this. Pretend we're sitting at a roulette table.
And I move my
You
bet.
put your bet. It starts off on 16 black, and you move it to 22 red, and it lands on 16 black. What do you think you get? Half? How dare you? All right.
So are you an addict yourself?
No, not at
Have
all.
you been-
Actually, the opposite.
No speed, no cocaine, anything like
Nothing.
that? All right.
No
Any
drinking.
other hair pulling or any other compulsive activities?
No.
You don't
think so.
You don't pull your hair,
No.
eyebrows?
I love my hair. No.
Any depression recently?
I think off and on it's been around. since I
Yeah,
was
sure. With that kind of history, of course. Well, these finger biting, picking, these are all sort of compulsive activities. They're ways people to deal with anxiety, deal with mood disturbances. Do you do any cutting?
No cutting.
No cutting. Okay.
And well, how about some? I mean, this sounds like she needs a pill for this.
Well, there are pills for this. There are pills for obsessive compulsive kinds of traits, and really, more importantly, why not get the acne treated? Because that's the thing that's going to be sort of potentially disfiguring and scarring.
Right, and then that's another issue where, after I do it the next day, my face is irritated.
Yeah, why not get that properly dealt with? There's a bunch of different treatments. Acne should be completely curable, or at least manageable this day and age.
Right.
Whether it's antibiotics or benzoyl peroxide, all the way up to Accutane, you should be treated, and then that issue will be taken care of. And if you still have the finger picking or hair pulling, then there are medications for the obsessive compulsive traits.
All right, so go to a dermatologist, see about the Accutane and whatever, and clear up your skin, and then you won't have anything to pick at.
And you sound remarkably, even though we were able to pick up on something happened by around the age of 6, you sound remarkably
put together,
resilient. Yeah.
Well, it's, I've had to pretty much.
To raise yourself.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry you had to do that. And I'm sorry I'm out of buck.
Be very careful with the guys you choose. You're going to pick guys just like Dad. Do not trust attraction.
Right.
When you're attracted
That's
to guys.
exactly what's going on right now.
Yeah, when you're attracted,
Right.
don't forget it. Listen to that little
Ja, nu